Hello everyone. Today I'm going to make a very important video about independence. Now we all want our children to be confident and successful. So we teach them certain life skills which make them independent. But sometimes, they do not understand that it comes with some responsibilities as well. So I'm actually noticing a lot of parents, who are getting very frustrated with their children because they are misusing their independence and trying to get away with it. So today I'm going to point out certain steps before you teach them independence. Now, even if you have already done this, then don't worry. You can still work along with, but it will be best if you teach them the independent teach them these steps before you teach them the independence. Yeah, so let's understand what is happening. So I have come across lots of parents, especially moms, who say that their children, they just want to eat whatever they want to eat, which is mostly like processed and packaged and not so healthy food, because they taught them how to cook or they learned it from the internet or something. Yeah, nowadays people learn a lot of things from the lot of different resources. So they just say that I don't want to cook what you are cooking. I don't want to eat the what you are eating, because now I know how to cook, so I'm going to eat whatever I like. So this is very common and it is happening with a lot of parents, and they are getting really frustrated. So let's understand the whole thing with the same example, cooking. Yeah. So we'll just take this example about the cooking. So there are 5 steps to learn about the whole thing. So first is knowledge. So suppose you are teaching certain life skill, right? So what you need to do, you have to teach and everything around the particular skill, all the knowledge, that why are you teaching, what is the motto behind the skill. Suppose I'm teaching cooking, so why am I teaching cooking? It's not to just present some gourmet food, present it in a nice way, but we are cooking so that you are then supposed to take care of your nutrition. So it is the nutrition why you are learning the skill. So you need to know all the things that comes with the nutrition. So all the knowledge that suppose it is about balancing your meals, like how much carbohydrate, fats, proteins and fiber and water you need to incorporate in your meal, and everything, the timing, the portions, and your specific need for the day, your according to your age and all that. So they need to learn about all these things. It's not just, okay, I made this dish, now I'll just prepare it nicely and then present. That's the final outcome, but that's not the main point. So they should know about this whole thing, the entire knowledge about the subject. So it's only then they know that, okay, this is how I need to do. Now next point is understanding. So a lot of people, they know that, okay, what to do, but they do not have the understanding. This is very very common. We learn a lot of things but do not have the real understanding. Sometimes theoretically we know, but not have the good understanding. So you have to first make sure that they understand what you have been teaching them. So you can monitor them when they are learning, and you can ask them questions whether they understood or not. And also, so they should know why some things are done, and what is the principle behind them, so that they understand it in a better way. So just by theoretically teaching them and not practically showing them, and not practically implementing them, will not help. So knowledge plus understanding is really important if you want to go further. Now third point is maturity. Now what happens, we have the knowledge. Now if we have the maturity and understanding, that's then these 3 things, knowledge, understanding and maturity, will lay a solid foundation for their success in anything. This is just one example, but this, yeah, it can be applied to anything. So once you get a knowledge and understanding, and then you develop this maturity. Okay, okay, I have to do this and I have to do certain way. So that's so then they come to know that, yeah, now I'm now responsible for it. That's come the next point, responsibility. So now what happens, now they should know that okay, now I have got the knowledge, now understanding, and now I'm mature enough also to do it. Now responsibility, it's not that okay, I cooked 4 meals in a day, but now I'm too tired, so I'll just order some pizza or something, and next day I'm not going to do it. That doesn't work that way. So they have to know that okay, I'm responsible for my health, so I need to plan my things well. So this is comes under the responsibility that okay, I am now responsible for my health. So if I eat junk, I should know that I'm going to face the consequences. Similarly, if I need to suppose plan a meal, I need to buy the ingredients, I need to have a meal plan, so that I don't slip, okay, I mean, I'm too tired now, I'm just going to get a takeaway or something, because that's then going to ruin the whole process. So that responsibility is really really important. And last point is discipline. This whole thing can only sustain if you are disciplined. Suppose I cook every day, I do maybe I am very good for many many days, and then I just sleep, and then I'm like, I don't want to do this, I just can't do it anymore. So you won't succeed, right? So the same thing for health and any other aspect also, suppose your studies or whatever it is. Yeah, so you also need to have discipline, that okay, this is how I have a plan to continue doing that. I'm learning from it, and where I'm failing, I'll just make a note out of it, and then I'll just still carry on doing it. This is when your child will is fully ready for independence. Now what is happening of late is the parents are teaching them everything, giving all the resources, and then the children are not understanding their responsibility, and they are not disciplined, they do not have self discipline, they cannot handle their own impulses and all that, and they do not have maturities. And when all these things are happening, then the children are just behaving the way they want to, and they want to get away with their independence, and the parents are feeling frustrated, and they wonder, I don't know where did I go wrong, or I don't know what happened, I shouldn't have done this, it's better and that I didn't teach them all that. So that's not how we can work. What we can work is, we have to understand what's going on, and then we have to take the steps accordingly. Suppose you have already taught your children all that, and they are not following the instructions and all properly, and they're trying to get away. You can still incorporate all these five points, and show them the outcome of all the things that can go wrong, and then they let them think through it. They are very intelligent, so they will learn very quickly. So that's all for today, and until next time, just be mindful about this aspect, and always remember that as we shift from the old way of living to the new generation, how we are handling them, and we are trying to do something more meaningful, there will be some hiccups and some problems and challenges, but we have to keep learning and keep thinking and keep being mindful. And that's why, just be mindful and happy parenting.